Hello, and welcome to Travel and Tour World. I'm Jennifer Deaton with your global travel headlines for TTW. It's 9 p.m. in Atlanta, 2 a.m. in London, 5 a.m. in Dubai, and 11 a.m. in Melbourne. Let's dive right in. Alabama is now among the top states driving U.S. tourism growth. It's joining Texas, California, New York, Alaska, and Illinois in shaping the future of the industry. In 2025, the state welcomed 29 million visitors with attractions like the Civil Rights Trail, Gulf Coast beaches, and cultural hubs in Birmingham and Montgomery, leading the charge. Visitor spending in North Alabama hit 4.9 billion with a B, while Montgomery alone generated 1.5 billion in tourism revenue. With growing infrastructure and rising international appeal, Alabama is quickly becoming a key player in US travel. Meanwhile, just south of the US, Mexico is embracing a global shift in how tourism is funded. Mexico is the latest country to join Canada, the US, France, Spain, Italy, and Thailand in implementing formal tourist taxes to support sustainability and infrastructure. On June 30th, Baja California Sur launched the Embrace It tax, charging foreign visitors about 470 Mexican pesos or 25 US dollars per stay. A cruise tax starting at $5 per passenger will rise to $21 by 2028. This move aligns with growing international norms such as France's nightly hotel fees, Canada's regional lodging taxes, and the upcoming US visa integrity fee. For a full report on global tourist tax systems by country, visit travelandtourworld.com. Back in the US, extreme weather is throwing summer travel plans into disarray. United, Delta, and Alaska Airlines have faced widespread delays and cancellations through this week, sometimes due to storms, airspace congestion, and also operational stress. In total, the three carriers logged dozens and dozens of cancellations and hundreds of delays, with the hardest hit hubs in Newark, Seattle, Atlanta, and San Francisco. United saw the most cancellations, including routes to Rome and Paris. Delta reported nearly 500 delays, and Alaska struggled with tight turnarounds along the West Coast. For a list of impacted flights and the latest updates, please check travelandtourworld.com. But further south, one country is welcoming record-breaking numbers of global tourists. Brazil is reporting a major surge in international tourism, thanks to one of the world's broadest visa waiver policies. As of July 2025, travelers from over 100 countries, including Mexico, the UK, France, South Korea, and the UAE, can now enter Brazil visa free. The result? 5.3 million arrivals in the first half of the year, and a 48% increase since last year. 2024. TTW editor Anup Kumar Kishan says, quote, Brazil is rapidly emerging as a tourism powerhouse. He continues, with visa-free access to over 100 countries. It has removed key travel barriers and opened its doors wider than ever before. For a full breakdown of Brazil's top airlines, hotel trends and hotspots, destinations, and visa-free access by region, please read the complete story and visit travelandtourworld.com. Now turning up north, Canada is outpacing its southern neighbor, the US, in one key tourism market, or at least one. Canada is now attracting more European travelers than the United States, thanks to a surge in visitors from the UK, Germany, and France, in part, with Ontario leading the charge in record-breaking tourism. At the same time, Air Canada and WestJet are trimming underperforming routes to Tampa and Los Angeles in the United States, signaling a shift in strategy to focus on more profitable transatlantic and domestic growth. But while Canada thrives, Asia is struggling with a week of severe weather disruptions. A wave of severe monsoons is wreaking havoc across Asia's top aviation hubs, grounding flights and delaying thousands. Singapore Airlines, China Eastern, and Japan Airlines have canceled more than 70 flights in response to intense weather at Beijing, Hong Kong, and Tokyo airports. Travelers should brace for ongoing delays and monitor their flights closely throughout this week. Across the Atlantic, tourism is booming in the Americas, with multiple countries reaching historic highs. The Dominican Republic leads a tourism boom across the Caribbean, Mexico, and Canada, with arrivals up 22% year over year. Resort development, affordable pricing, and favorable weather are fueling demand across the region. In South America, countries like Brazil, Argentina, and Chile are hitting all-time highs in visitor numbers, thanks in part to visa-free entry, as mentioned before, and improved infrastructure and strong domestic spending, while the US is lagging behind as far back as 219 international arrival figures. And finally, for those planning winter escapes, luxury is reaching new peaks in Europe. Switzerland, Italy, and Austria are investing over 2 billion into high-end ski resorts in an effort to attract North American travelers this coming winter. From longer seasons to five-star chalets and wellness spas, these alpine nations are redefining luxury mountain experiences and positioning themselves as the premier destinations for elite winter tourism. That's not new. That's all for now from Travel and Tour World, TTW. For more stories, breaking news, and destination insights, visit travelandtourworld.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Deaton. Hope to see you next time.